Okay. Okay, so we're doing a brief final assignment review, and I have Push PR here with me, and I'll make this video available to the rest of you if you would like to look at this about your final assignment. So you'll want to check in the syllabus. I'm on my Populi page here under Files in the course. You'll want to go to the syllabus, and you start by looking on page, it is page 4, has a brief, number 6 has a brief introduction to the final paper assignment. And you'll have your basic info here, and then you have one of 3 options: the church and the role of women, the church and the homosexual, and the church planting foundations and initial steps. And all of these direct you to go to the files page, and I recommend that you download this final research paper option description. And this is a thorough guide to your selected topic. If you pick A or B, the church and the role of women, or the church and the homosexual, you will want to follow number 4 in that document, the outline for the paper of things listed under number 4. If you pick the church planting foundations, which the goal of the church planting foundations is to get you to think through and pray through some of the initial steps to lay the groundwork to take your next step towards church planting, and getting you to lay some groundwork and vision and build some connections. And that one you would want to pick number 5, option C, and that gives you a guide for each section of your paper. And then lastly on this document, for all papers, you'll want to read number 6 here. We'll give you the basic information. Oh, and that's not correct. Your paper is not due December 8th. I can't give you until December. It's actually due, I believe it's July, is it July 31st? Let's see.
Actually, I was thinking about August. I thought 12 August. I'm sorry that I thought that way, but.
Let me double check here.
Yeah, I think 31st of July. I mean, if we are looking for the end of the course.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have it here, but I see it. Push PR. Do you see it in Populi? Oh, it would be in the course outline.
Yeah. Yeah. Go all the way down. Yeah. Right there.
Yep. Okay. July 31st. So that's we're getting close. It's 15 days away.
Oh man. Okay. I thought we have until August 8th, but I got missed. I mean, I did not understand that.
Okay. Yeah, the course ends on July 31st.
Okay. Yeah.
And now, where did you hear August 8th?
Because 12/8 in Indian mindset, it came with
the 12th of August.
Month is later, and so that's why.
I'm sorry for that. That was an error. I missed that. That was from last year when I did the course in the fall, and they had to turn it in before winter Christmas break. So those, you want to be sure to look at the syllabus instruction and then go to that document and make sure you thoroughly familiarize yourself with the details there. And one of my goals there was to help you know just what pattern to follow in your paper, kind of give you the skeleton outline. So Push PR, I want to give you there. I don't have any more information other than it has to be turned in on the 31st by the 31st because the 31st is the close of the course.
Okay.
And so I just have it due at the very last day. You can't turn it in late after that because the course closes. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and stop on this page here. Okay. Push PR, what questions, do you have any questions for me?
Well, first of all, you already answered all my emails. So that answered my question, but I do have another question. Now, who can help me with Caribbean style formatting? I mean, do you have any idea?
Uh, well, yeah, the library's closed right now because of the virus restrictions, but I would recommend that you go online and
Yeah.
look up Turabian formatting, footnotes, and bibliography.
Okay.
Yeah, and so the way I do that I is as long as it's very close to the required formatting,
Hmm.
I don't remove any points as
Hmm.
long as it's very close. If there's some obvious misalignment with Turabian guides, then I'll make note of that and I'll take a point or two
Hmm.
depending on how that is. But I recommend what you're doing, Push PR. I recommend becoming familiar and getting used to using it
Hmm.
because you're going to use it for all of your school papers. And
Hmm.
so now there is a website that will help you. It's eTurabian. Let me pull this up. Okay, just a moment. Okay, now you can't see that yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay, let me find this. Okay, this is up here. If you type in eTurabian, this is the actual web address, Exindia. Do you see
Okay.
that here?
Yeah.
It redirects me, but I typed in eturabian.com.
Uh-huh.
And the site is no longer managed by anyone, so any errors that it has, they don't address. But for example, I have this clicked on bibliography and notes.
Yeah.
And let's say I wanted to look up, let's see here, a book in print.
Hmm.
And let me see if their book finder still works. Okay, let's see. I want to see if it has an automatic book finder, which is very nice. Let me see if it was already on the page. You just have to be careful to make sure. This is a very good resource. I don't
Hmm.
know if they have automatic book finder anymore,
Hmm.
but what we'll do is we'll go by the ISBN.
Okay.
So let's find uh, Blessed Church on Amazon.
Hmm.
And then right here, I will, off of Amazon's page, I will pull the ISBN. Here it
Okay.
is, the
Hmm.
ISBN 10. See it?
Hmm. Hmm.
Whoop. I'm still getting used to using this different keyboard here. Okay, now we'll go back to the little window here. Okay, now I'm back on eturabian.com,
Hmm.
and then I type in click ISBN and
Hmm.
watch this. Let's see, we'll just say, you can change the page number. We want bibliography and footnotes.
Hmm.
All right, here we go. Oh, well, that's never happened to me before.
Hmm.
I've never had that happen. Let's try ISBN 13. That's the first time that this has happened to me. Maybe they just don't have that book. Huh. Well, that was a terrible demonstration. It didn't work.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean,
Okay, what you can do though, is you can just do it manually by going here, book and print,
hmm.
type in whoop, Robert Morris.
Hmm.
Okay, and then you go through the title, give let's say you wanted your footnote, it was page 54. and then there's no addition. You type in the publisher, you always capitalize. The city, I don't know what the publisher is, but let's just say it was, what are some of the big, I'm just making this up here.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and then let's make sure we get the title of the book. So again, this is not the correct information.
Yeah.
But now I want bibliography and footnotes. Okay, there it is. It gives me a bibliography citation and then a footnote citation, which is a little different, and it's correctly formatted. You see how it puts it in italics, the title,
Yeah.
as the city, the publisher, year, with the parentheses and all of that. So what I do then is I will copy these
Okay.
and save it, and then just change the page number and so on. But when it comes to how to format, once you've given a full citation, you don't need to give the full citation the next time you refer to the book. You would just do, if you're referring to the book once and you have a full citation, the second time you would just say Morris, comma, 61, period. So
Okay.
you only do the last name and page number. Morris, comma, 61, period.
Okay.
But then if you bring in another book by him, let's say you brought in another book, you would need to say Morris and then the title of the different book and the page number. But if it's the same book, from then on, you can just say Morris, comma, and whatever the page number is. So it saves a lot of time for footnotes.
Okay. So I think so in the Word, when I will type the paper, and when I go to the footnote that is in one of the place, so it should go with the Terabian, this Terabian style, or it takes me to the different style. Do you know?
I didn't quite understand your question. Do you mean if you do it in your word processor? Okay, are you seeing my Microsoft Word right now?
Not right now.
Do you see Microsoft? Do you see a blank page here?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me share that. Let me see if this is what you're talking about.
Yeah. So if we'll go to, I think, references.
Yeah, let's say I wanted to footnote right there.
Yeah, references, and footnote is right there. Yeah.
Yep, and then watch.
So what you brought it here, that is the Terabian style, right?
Well, yes, except this is not correct. This has to be Times New Roman font or Times font, size 10. So the size is correct, but the font is not. Now it is.
Okay. So okay. So the footnote size should be in size 10, right? That's what.
Yep. The
But
main body of the paper size 12.
okay.
And then footnotes size 10. Now, let's say okay, now let's say we were doing another section. We're doing another footnote here. You don't normally do footnotes under headings, after headings, but I'm just throwing that in there. Okay, it automatically numbers it.
Yeah.
But now, see that?
Yeah.
But we have two things that have to be fixed. The first one is the font. And the second one is you always have a blank space between footnotes, like that.
Okay.
And then the footnote is also indented, slightly indented, to where if it went into two pages or two lines, let me see if it should be on a different line. Oh, it didn't indent it. So that's another thing that should be fixed. Is this. Because it did not automatically, I don't believe that it indented it. So now, I'm just doing this to see if it's on a second line. Yeah, that's correct now. It should be indented. I hit tab.
Okay.
So the way to do it is when you do, a footnote, get the second line. Let's say I just pasted that. Just hit enter one time, and then the next time you do a footnote, it should put it. Let me see if it spaces it. It should space it properly. Okay. Well, it added an extra space, and it didn't indent it.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there's where. Now, somewhere in Microsoft Word, you can change the default to be Times font. I don't know how to do that. Someone set that up for me on my other computer. And so on this one, I just have to change it manually. I don't know how to change it to Times.
So the indent is should be 0.5 centimeter, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Yep.
No, inches. Okay.
Oh yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Okay, not regarding the final paper, but I do have a question regarding next week, that is week 7.
Yeah.
About the new discussion posting.
Yep.
And so what I'm understanding is we have to write a new discussion posting, but we have to write on week 6 discussion posting.
Yeah, we just have, we have 2 in a row because there has to be 5 in the course.
Okay.
And since, let me see here. Yeah, there's two discussion posts in a row, but then you do not have one on your last week so that you can just focus on your final paper.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was just, as I worked through the weeks, I was working around some other big assignments and things, and it just ended up that it looked like I just needed to have 2 in week 6 and 7.
Okay.
So.
But my point is, for other weeks, it was week 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. But for this one, the name is in week 6, not in week 7. That's what all I'm trying to make sure.
Oh, did I list it differently in the assignments?
Well, in Popular, there is no week 7, number 1, and in the syllabus or in the paper, it is going to week 6, not in week 7, in my understanding.
Oh, okay. In Populi, the week 7 discussion posting becomes available on July 21st.
Oh, okay.
It will appear on July 21st, which is, let me see here.
Wednesday.
It's probably the beginning. It's Tuesday next week.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And so, yeah, and then in the syllabus, I think it's just listed there in week 7.
No, it is. I mean, it is mentioned in week. Okay, here it is. It says week 7.
Yep.
But when you read here, then it says week 6.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's I see now. That's my typo.
Okay.
I'm my own secretary for my syllabi, and so I just missed my own typo. That should say week 7 discussion posting.
Okay.
I see. I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry that I get so much into literal, so that's why I just wanted to make sure that this is not putting in week 6, but in week 7, like that.
Yes, I'm glad you asked. Push PR. Very glad you asked. Yeah.
I'm embarrassed of these kind of things. So sorry for that.
Oh, that's okay. No, there's no problem. No, you don't have to apologize. I'm very glad you asked about that. So, yeah, because it could have been confusing for everyone else too. As a matter of fact, I probably should mention that on the dashboard once we get to week 7. So, okay, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, sir. Everything good.
Well, I'm glad you made it, Push PR, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, brother. And I look forward to your pastoral interview paper that I'll be working on early next week. So,
yeah, it is coming up.
Yeah. Okay. God bless you.
Thank you. Bless you too.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.